Okay, so once we are done with creating the three things, that is an HTML page, a session bean page and a servlet page, this converter being local, okay, it gets automatically created. If you remember, you selected a checkbox local, because of which this gets automatically created. One thing to do in this is, okay, you have to make it an interface. If by default it's not there, just remember that you need to write this interface before its name. Okay, and here you need to just declare the methods. Okay, you're only going to declare it and you're not going to touch it. Okay, so we have created two methods in this practical, that is dollar to yen and yen to euro. Okay, and passed two parameters into it, one is dollar and one is yen. Now here we have only declared, so we'll define it in our session bean, that is converter bean over here. So here you can see I have defined it. Okay, you can define it how, as the instructions are given over here in the comment section, that is insert code and then add business method. That is you can go right click and then you can go to insert code, and you can see over here add business method. Here you will write dollar to yen, that is your method name. Here you will write the big decimal. You can either type or you can browse and type over here, that is big decimal, and it appears like this. Okay, and then for inserting a parameter you can add, and then insert, if I have to insert like this dollar, and its return type, either you can type or either you can just go down and choose, and again you can type over here big decimal and it appears like this. Okay, so like that I have created two methods and each one having one parameter. Okay, like that, and one is parameter which will be returned, it will be of type big decimal. Dollar to yen you have to multiply, whereas yen to euro you have to divide. Okay, the parameter that is passed inside this for multiplying, you have to declare it before, and it will again be of type big decimal. Okay, so 1 euro, okay, euro is 1, so 1 euro is this much yen rate, that is 115 yen rate. It is already given into the question that 1 euro is this much yen rate. That's what we have done over here. And yes, never forget to implement that converter being local, which gets automatically created, that I said. Here you have to just say implement this thing, or else it will by default be inserted into this. If not, you have to do it. Okay, that's only thing that you need to remember in converter being. Okay, so in HTML that you have created, there is a simple code that I have written from here to here. Okay, here you will pass that converter servlet file name. So we are done with converter HTML, converter bean, and the converter being local. Okay, here we have declared, inside this we have defined, we have created an HTML form. So we are left with converter servlet. So in this converter servlet, the only code that I have written is this much. Okay, this is the only code. The value that you take from the text box, you will just pass it into this that you have taken into the text box, and then convert it to the integer and then into big decimal form. Okay, this is how you will do convert, and then you have to actually show the answer. So it will be dollar to yen, p1 dot your method name, and you will pass this big decimal bd wala value inside this. So what is p1? So other than this 4 lines of code, in servlet you need to write one line more, and that is this one. Okay, that is EJB @EJB converter being local, the stuff that gets created automatically, and a variable with it, and this variable you will pass it over here. Okay, that is this P1 to select. So that's it. The 4 tabs are now filled with the code, and then you can run it. You can go to HTML and say run file. So this is what appears, your HTML form that you have created. I've inserted a table tag, and that's the reason it has some boxes. So I'll enter the input 500 and submit. So you will have dollar to yen to euro. Okay, this is your final answer. Thank you.